Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another fun video. It's Saturday morning, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know where I am. But if you guys don't, please follow me on Instagram. But yeah, today we are flying to Sweden, to Gothenburg, and I've been planning this trip for quite a while now. My first Sweden trip was planned in November 2020 when the COVID restrictions was slowly and steadily easing. But then in November, basically Boris Johnson announced a lockdown out of nowhere, so that got cancelled. Then we postponed our bookings to January. It was still lockdown in January. Postponed our bookings to March. There were still restrictions in March, and then finally in the month of May the restrictions were lifted. But then I didn't have a visa. I had to apply for another visa changes and a lot of other things. And today finally I'm getting an opportunity to fly to Sweden, meet my friend, explore Sweden, and I'm going to be there for a week. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm now going to start off with my packing. I have my flight for 2:45, and let's hope that I finish my packing and I get my flight on time. So yeah, let's go. It's 10:30. I just got a notification from British Airways that my flight has been cancelled. Now, I seriously didn't know what happened. Why was my flight cancelled? So I went on to manage my booking and checked a few options on when I can fly the next. British Airways is not giving me any option today. It is giving me one option tomorrow night, which has an 8.5 hour layover at Helsinki and a total journey of 13.5 hours, which is not something that I can take, to be honest, because the entire 8.5 hours stopover is at night. And what am I going to do for 8.5 hours in Helsinki? So yeah, it's a bit, I don't know what to do right now. But yeah, let's see, let's hope. I'm trying to figure out different options. So basically, British Airways has cancelled 200 flights today due to a technical problem. So all its short-haul flights have been cancelled, and they're focusing their entire resources and infrastructure on all the long-haul flights. It's hit the news. You can see the article here. I don't know, but I've contacted one of my friends who works at British Airways. I think she'll be able to help me into resolving this issue and finding out the best way to get me to Gothenburg, and I'm on call with her. Let's hope that she does her magic and I get to Gothenburg. Right, so my friend has done her magic. She's amazing. Like, she has done her magic and she has booked me onto a Lufthansa flight from here to Munich and then from Munich to Gothenburg. And I owe her a big time. T, if you're watching this, I love you so much and I owe you a very big time. So thank you so much for it. I'm finally flying. Well, I'm leaving to the airport. Hopefully in the hope of flying to Gothenburg today. Let's go to the airport, do the check-in, because I can't check in right now online. So that's why I'm planning to go 3 hours early. So that's why I'm leaving early. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So guys, I'm just done with the security. It has been a very interesting day. It's 2:30. I decided to come here 3 hours before my flight time because my friend actually advised me that it's better to go 3 hours before. Although all the cancellation and that chaos was happening from the British Airways perspective, and it was all on the Terminal 5, and my flight was going to take off from the Terminal 2. So that's why it wasn't that bad. But while I was coming here in the bus, I could see a lot of traffic, which was basically caused because of this chaos. But yeah, now I'm here. I got through the check-in. Everything looked fine. They had to check my visas and everything because apparently I have a Schengen visa that is issued by France. But in COVID, I think for a very long amount of time, Sweden wasn't allowing any other country visa issued into Sweden. but they have now all removed their restrictions, so now everything is Gucci. And I'm now waiting for my flight, although I still have a little over 2 hours to kill. But there's some nice spread here. There is a really nice cafe which I'm planning to try because I have 2 hours to kill and I need to do it somehow. But I'm gonna put a complete storyline with a proper timeline and explain you what exactly happened this morning and how the entire journey went, cancellations, rebooking and everything at the end of this video. So stay tuned. But now I'm really hungry because I didn't have anything properly at home because of all the chaos. So let's get something to eat and chill for some time, and then let's get ready to fly to Munich. Let's go. चलो काम लिफ्ट वगैरह हाईटेक सिक्योरिटी. हो मला स्टेअर्स आवडले. स्टेअर्स कसले भारी आहेत. Right, so as promised, I'm going to provide you guys with a proper timeline of what exactly happened this morning. Very stressful day, and when this happened, I was like, wow, I have a new title for the vlog, flight drama again. But yeah, anywho, it has happened and I'm still here. It's past midnight, but I've made it to Gothenburg finally. So yeah, I woke up at 9 a.m. this morning and I was starting to prepare for my flight, which was scheduled for 2:45. So I woke up at 9 a.m., started my packing, started putting everything in my bag, packed my laptops, got everything, got my documentation, checked my flights. I had already done my check-in. I had booked my seat. Everything was going as per plan. And then at 10:40, I get an email from British Airways saying that my flight has been cancelled without any reasoning and without any other options. First, when I looked at the email, I thought that there might be a few changes with respect to the schedule. There might be a few changes. There might be like a timing change, or there might be that my flight has been delayed or something like that. But no, it was directly cancelled. Then when I checked the news, I found out that British Airways had cancelled like 200 odd short haul flights because of an IT systems issue. Anyway, so then I was looking at manage my booking and trying to figure out what I should do, what are my options. Then I figured out that there is a flight via Helsinki, which has like a total journey out of 13 and a half hours, just insane. And that was for Sunday as well. That wasn't something that I could take. And then the next best option was that I'll be able to fly on the 2nd of March, which is Wednesday, which would have been like really bad because I would have had to return back on Sunday, which only gives me like 3 days properly in Sweden. But anyway, so then after getting that email, I remember that one of my really dear friends works at British Airways, and I actually decided to just give her a call right away, talk to her on what exactly the issue was, if there's any possibility of things working out somehow in my favor. I gave her a call. I felt really bad because I woke her up, but so I gave her a call, and then she told me that she's going to try and figure out what exactly has happened, and then probably try and find out the best way on resolving this issue. Later on, she told me that they have an alliance. So basically, every airline is a part of an alliance. There's an alliance called One World Alliance, in which British Airways is one of the airlines in that alliance, and the other airlines are like Lufthansa, Qatar Airways, I think Kuwait, not sure, but American Airlines. These are all part of One World Alliance. And whenever an airline faces such kind of an incident or an issue, they have the ability to book seats in other airline flights just so that they can accommodate and ease off the pressure of the incident and provide better service to their customers. So this was something that my friend already knew, and that's why she immediately asked me if there is a Lufthansa flight, because Lufthansa actually travels across Europe, and that was the best deal because I don't think Qatar Airways goes to Gothenburg, and I don't think American Airlines also goes to Gothenburg. So Lufthansa was my only option. I checked Lufthansa flight, and there was a flight via Munich. This all happened by almost 11:30. I checked the flight, I sent her the details, and she mentioned that she was going to try and figure out to put me on the flight. By 12 o'clock, she sent me a confirmation that I have been booked on the flight. The flight was supposed to leave at 16:45, so I had to reach the airport 3 hours prior. So then I left for the airport at 1 o'clock, estimating 45-minute travel to Heathrow Airport, looking at all the traffic and all the chaos that was caused by British Airways. I reached the airport at 1:45, just pretty much, which is exactly 3 hours before my flight time. I went through the check-in gates. One good thing happened was basically my flight was operated by Lufthansa, and because it was Lufthansa flight, it was flying through Terminal 2, and all British Airways flights, that was the chaos point, were targeted towards Terminal 5. That's why the entire Terminal 2 was pretty chill, and I could get through my check-in, get done with my security in like 30 to 45 minutes with the maximum amount of rush because the flight was pretty full. So yeah, I got through my check-in by 3 o'clock, 2:45, 3-ish. I finally had some food. I felt like rested for some time. Boarded my flight at 16:45, reached Munich at almost 7 o'clock, 7:30. My next flight to Gothenburg was at 9. So I took the flight from Munich to Gothenburg at 9, reached Gothenburg at 11:15, took a bus at 11:30 from Gothenburg airport to the central station, and then my friend came to pick me up there, and then we went to her place, reached finally to her house somewhere around midnight. But yeah, that was all the day that happened today, which was an interesting one. And that brings us to the end of today's video. It's almost, I think, 1:15, and I'm really sleepy because It was an eventful day today. My friend made some amazing dinner for me, which you guys already saw. We had a lot of conversations, and I think we are going to still continue having conversations for at least the next 1 hour, and then probably we'll try and sleep. But tomorrow we are going to Malmo, which is a very beautiful city around, I think, the mid of Gothenburg. We are going a little north. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I'm planning to take all of you with me. So stay tuned for the next video. And until then, please stay safe, take care, and have an amazing day.